Hello, my name is Marie, and today we would be discussing about tarsiers. Tarsiers live in an animal sanctuary on the island of Bohol. Bohol can be found in the Philippines. So let's take a look at the picture. A tarsier is a small animal that has big eyes. Its eyes cannot actually move. And before we start, I have some questions related to this article. Okay, we can go to the whiteboard and I can type in the questions I have here. Okay, the first one there is, what kind of animal is a tarsier? The second question there is, where can we find tarsiers? And the third is, how did Carlito Pezares become known as the Tarsier Man? Now we can start reading the article. Okay, the title here is One Man's Mission. Okay, let's find out what this man's mission is. Carlito Pezares works to save the tiny Philippine tarsier. As a boy growing up on the island of Bohol in the Philippines, Carlito Pezares hunted tarsiers. His father was a taxidermist who stuffed and sold the bug-eyed little creatures to tourists. But Carlito Pezares came to love the animals. Today, Pezares, 53, is the tarsier's greatest defender. He is a field officer for the Philippine Tarsier Foundation, a non-profit group that aims to protect the creatures. The tarsier is found only on the islands of Southeast Asia. It is one of the world's smallest primates, measuring only about 15 centimeters long. It can turn its head 180 degrees, but its huge eyes can't move at all. So that's what I mentioned earlier. Pezares hand feeds insects and lizards to the tarsiers that live at the Foundation sanctuary. Tarsiers actually feed on insects and lizards. I used to go into the forest at night and find food for my pet tarsiers. The villagers used to laugh at me. They nicknamed me Tarsier Man, he says. They don't laugh at me anymore. In recent years, slash and burn farming has drastically reduced the tarsier's natural habitat. Unrestrained hunting has taken a toll on the tarsier population. When I was a boy, tarsiers were everywhere, but then they started to disappear, Pizarro says. For many years, Pizarro was on a one-man mission to save the tarsier. He made wildlife protection laws to stop other villagers from hunting the animals. Finally, in the 1990s, the Philippine government actually did create laws to protect tarsiers. That's because the number of tarsiers is decreasing. The Tarsier Foundation Sanctuary protects around 1,000 of them. The foundation is also trying to get a large expanse of forest on Bohol declared a protected area. They're wonderful creatures, says Bizares. We must do whatever we can to protect them. So we have learned that tarsiers are animals that are considered endangered today. Actually, is one of those animals that's listed on the world's most endangered animals. And we have some words that we need to learn, just like the word taxidermist. So what is a taxidermist? A taxidermist is a craftsman who stuffs and mounts the skins of animals for display. Okay, so it's in there in the chat window. So if we use it in a sentence, we can say his father was a taxidermist in the 70s. Okay, another important word there is primates. So what is the meaning of the word primates? A primate is an animal of the order Primates. A good example is the tarsier. Okay, so we can use the word primates in a sentence. So we can say primates have good eyesight. Okay. And another important word is sanctuary. What is the meaning of sanctuary? Okay, the word sanctuary is a noun and it means a shelter from danger or hardship. So there are some animals today that are now staying in some sanctuaries. Okay, so let's use the word sanctuary in a sentence. Okay, we can say there are thousands of sanctuaries today. Okay, so it's in there in the chat window. And let's go here. We have think it over. Tarsiers live on a diet of insects, lizards, and small snakes. They eat pests that destroy crops. We know that farmers don't like pests. What would be the impact on the tarsiers' habitat if they became extinct? Now think about it. What would happen if tarsiers would be extinct? Tarsiers are the world's smallest primates. Anyway, that's all for today. My name is Marie. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.